Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of the... Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the game.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Preston Benny, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Werner. Heads for third. Long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third. Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Medeiros, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Werner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bulls lead it 4-3. Standing in, Jared Werner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesse Santana.
Heading out towards shallow right. Werner has a play. 1 away. Digging in, Jared Werner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So coming to the plate, Jesse Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jesse Santana.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Werner is after it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jared Werner.
Right fielder number 3, Jared Werner.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-0. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Novoa at second with 2 down. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Werner. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jared Werner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Indianapolis hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Parker Guillen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Josh Smoker earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 with Alexander Margowski, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 again.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Busted onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Werner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
Now batting.
In now, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Altoona.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Here now is Micah Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Micah Johnson.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Werner giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Werner. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jared Werner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Page. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Striding in, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping up now, Colin Moran. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for something.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Now to the plate, Preston Denny. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Johnson, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up.
Digging in now, Jared Werner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scored. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Hey, heading into the 9th, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with 1 swing or 1 at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Indianapolis put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Pat Rosen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Bulls, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left an even 20 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you.
The game's future stars coming to the plate now, Ricky Page, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-2 home, heading out towards shallow right. Werner has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Stepping into the box, Jared Werner. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, too close.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Digging in, Jesse Santana. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Werner ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box now, Jared Werner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Werner.
First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Jesse Santana. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rear view.
At the plate, Jared Werner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Merchant, the runner at third. Irving on at second with 2 down. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Adrian Zamora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the half.
Now at the plate, Carlos Medeiros. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2 out with the man at first. This is in the air out to right field. Werner is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So just the 1 hit. Standing in, Jared Werner, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Another try at 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Designated hitter, James Quezada.
Now the 0-1. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
And now the runner's trying for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Page. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Werner. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-4, the outcome today.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. Darrell Houston gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. Irving on third with 2 out. Hey. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Striding forward now is the DH, James Quezada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-2 pitch.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now both runners on the move. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of... At the plate, Jared Werner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Next will be the designated hitter, James Quezada. The 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Settling in now, Eduardo Varela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Werner sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A final look. Stepping into the box, Jared Werner.
Jared Werner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on. You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodrum moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Got his job done.
Striding into the box, Pete Kozma comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Rhodes. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jared Werner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And a ball 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jared Werner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
So digging in now, James Quezada, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pedro Ayala earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Darrell Houston was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Mud Hens, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show. Eldon Stratton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Popped him up. Quo ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Brian Quo, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Brian Quo.
Reyes stands at first with 1 out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now batting, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Indianapolis is out in front 2-0. Ready once again, Jared Werner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Werner.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Digging in, Jared Werner. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Werner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Alberto Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Jared Werner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Indianapolis Indians. Tyler Cheek will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, man, his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers. Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results. So striding in, Jared Werner took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Werner.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Cheek has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, James Quezada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Geyer coming in. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Jose Osuna, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is on the ground over to first. Thorman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Jared Werner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. A 1 pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Striding in once again, Sean Holbrook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Holbrook.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Werner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Ready now, Jared Werner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Werner.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding forward now, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Davis on second. Merchant on at first with nobody out. This is line to left. Regan is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in to try it again. Tom Thorman already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line and right as they've taken the lead.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is there, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half. But now at the plate, Luis Dominguez. He singled his last time up.
Luis Dominguez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Werner moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here. Into the box, Damon Regan. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Regan.
Fly ball out to right field. Werner has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on.
Leading off for the Indians.
At the plate, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Stepping up to the plate, Jared Werner.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball hit softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready for another shot now, James Quezada. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Oh, and 2, here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. Indianapolis leads it 3-1. Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Yandy Diaz.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Werner moves over. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Indianapolis is out in front, 3-2. Jared Werner will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Indianapolis crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to